Hey everyone, welcome back to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we're watching Srimanthudu. This is part 3. And if you are wondering where the heck is part 1 and part 2,
it's in the link in the description below. Look for it there, along with our Patreon link for all sorts of great stuff, such as our full-on... I've forgotten now.
wow, Miguel was on a roll.
I was on a roll. And
he was about to take off, and I'm in support of that.
So it has our members polls.
That's right.
It has our early access.
Check.
It has our watch-alongs.
Check.
As well as it has... Streams, yes, all the streams. How can I forget the streams?
Yes.
Yes, so you can find that on our Patreon link in the description below.
And as a reminder, this is a request from our Patreon executive producer, Elara. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And if you haven't yet and you like this video and you want to see more videos like these, then please be sure to subscribe, share, like button, slap change. Going alone.
Mm-hmm.
See you on the weekend.
Okay. Confirm.
సుమతి వాళ్ళ తోటకు వెళ్తున్నాను ఎవరైనా తోడుగా వస్తారా
ఇది కాదు ఇటు చూడు ఇప్పుడు మ్యాటర్ ఏంటంటే నేను చెప్పేది
He's hard at work over there, and these two are...
తోడుగా వస్తారా
ఇది కాదు రేయ్
And what is he making, or what is he setting up? He's probably prepping for the...
తోడుగా వస్తారా
She's fishing, but he's
Oh,
not
I
getting
really,
hooked.
really need someone to go.
సుమతి వాళ్ళ తోటకు వెళ్తున్నాను ఎవరైనా వస్తారా
Oh, help, help.
Maybe a little louder one more time.
కూరగాయలు
Wow, look at those big, huge vegetable gardens.
ట్రై చేద్దాం గోరింటాకు కావాలి సుమతక్క బాగా ఎర్రగా పండాలి బాగా ఎర్రటి మొగుడొచ్చేలా పండాలి
ఎలాగో మొక్కలన్నీ తీసేస్తున్నావు రేపు ఊరొదిలి పట్నం వెళ్ళిపోతున్నావు
Oh, another one.
ఈ పొలమంతా కావాలంట కుదరదని ఎంత బతిలాడుకున్నా వినలేదు
Man, probably only gave him like pennies on the dollar too. Or paise on the rupee.
ఏదైనా పని చూసుకుందాం అనుకుంటున్నావు నీకేం కావాలంటే తీసుకెళ్ళమ్మా
Thugs, they just like
Yeah.
use the physical violence to get what they want. And it
Yeah.
works.
Thugmobile. It's funny that it's kind of an army jeep.
పొలం కొనుక్కొని కూరగాయలు అమ్ముకొని బతుకుతుంటే ఎవడో గన్నయ్య పొలం అడిగాడని పేపర్లు పట్టుకుని వచ్చేట వింటరా ఎలాంటి త్వరగా సంతకం పెడితే వెళ్ళిపోతాం
Dude, you're not getting it. Don't you know who he is yet?
ఏళ్ళ తరబడి చూస్తున్నారు కొంచెం కూడా పాప అనిపించట్లేదురా
Oh, boom!
And he ain't a small guy
No.
either.
నేను ఇక్కడే ఉంటాను పొలం ఇక్కడే ఉంటుంది పేపర్ నా చూసుకోవచ్చు వీడియో ఉన్నాడా లేదా డౌట్
You better go check.
Yeah,
తీసుకెళ్ళి చూపించండి
yeah. I'll be here. You can come back, but
Yeah.
I may have overdone it a little bit.
It's like, meant to only be at like 10%.
And isn't that sweet? He's so concerned about him. I'm concerned about him. Let's take care of him first, guys, and then we can fight all you want later.
ఊర్లో నువ్వు చూసిన మార్పు వాడు చేసిందే డబ్బు ఎక్కువైన పిచ్చోడు అనుకున్నాను
He's both.
వాడు అనుకోలేదు
బుద్ధుందా నీకు ఎవడో కొత్తోడొచ్చి ఊళ్ళో
You already know him, dude. He showed up in your own house on your own doorstep.
I can't wait till he finds out who it is.
వాడి సంగతి చూడాలి నేను
You say that now. Just
You're
wait.
gonna pee your pajamas when you see him.
Yeah.
నువ్వు వచ్చిన వెంటనే వాళ్ళ మామిడి తోటకు రమ్మని చెప్పాడు మీరు వస్తేనే పంపిస్తానని చారుని కూడా తీసుకెళ్ళిపోయాడు బాబు పిల్లదేముందిలేరా
Those tactics, man.
నువ్వు అక్కడికి వెళ్ళటం మాత్రం చాలా ప్రమాదం బాబు దయచేసి అన్ని సర్దుకుని నువ్వు ఈ ఊరు నుంచి వెళ్ళిపో
I like how they're so concerned for him, though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and that's the thing. That's their mentality, and it's just they're the sweetest people.
Yeah, and this is what they've been experiencing all this time, and so they just like, you know, it's their normal behavior and so forth. So it's like, Thank you. I knew where I was going. You didn't need to really point. Yeah,
He's got
he walks in like he rides in like a boss.
Dude, they're all like comparing wounds too. They're like, "Oh, where'd you get that bruise?" So the guy he just like whacked me with.
And they're kind of enamored with him because they're like going, "You're my hero." I can't tell that in front of the boss, but you're my hero.
It's like mad respect, dude. I love that look.
She's like, "Whoa,
what?
stud man!"
Almost like a double take.
He's like, "Hey."
వీడే
He's now realizing.
Hey,
Don't worry,
sweetie.
we got
Don't
this.
worry.
We got a few converted thugs behind me.
It's a family gathering.
ఇక్కడ జరిగేదంతా చూడని పైగా ఊళ్ళోకి వెళ్ళి చెప్పాలిగా.
Oh yeah.
అయితే కాసేపు ఉండి చారు ఇద్దరం కలిసి వెళ్ళిపోదాం.
ఇది ఢిల్లీ అనుకున్నావరా? దేవరకోట. దేవరకోటలో మామిడి తోట. ఇక్కడికి రావడం.
It's like, what, we get a snack before we leave? What?
ఊరిని దత్తత తీసుకోవటం అంటే జేబులో డబ్బులు తీసి రంగులు రోడ్లు వేసి వెళ్ళిపోతారు అనుకున్నారా? వాడిని 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 వీళ్ళందరినీ నిన్ను
I even adopt you.
దాన్ని దత్తత తీసుకున్నా.
Like, so now you're my responsibility.
ఈ హై స్కూల్ మరమ్మతుల నిధులు మింగేశారు, ఇచ్చారు. 72 ZP రోడ్లు శాంక్షన్ అయితే అన్నీ మింగేశారు.
It's like, yeah, right.
కొన్నేళ్ల క్రితం డైరీలో కాల్ చేసిన 30 మందితో పాటు మీకు అడ్డొచ్చిన 23 మందిని చంపేశారు. మనిషి అన్నోడు చేస్తాడ్రా?
No, only monsters.
ఇది ఆదుకోవాలి. ఆఖరికి 11 గోల పొలాలకి నీళ్లు వెళ్ళే వ్యవసాయం చెరువు కూడా మింగేశారు. చెరువుని మింగేయటం ఏంట్రా?
Your beer, your wine, your liquor.
ఇయ్యకపోతే
We're gonna have issues.
చంపేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నా.
Dang, straight to the kill.
Hey, buddy,
like a
didn't you
rubber
hear?
ball.
Yeah, didn't you? He's not gonna move.
It's like, no, take him to the hospital.
Again, I'm a little concerned. He's not moving.
Oh, even the wait,
Cocks, the fighting cocks. I love it. Oh, it's one of those back break things. Oh.
Yeah. I'm getting dusty. It's like, what'd you say? This isn't Delhi? I know it's not Delhi.
చేయాలి.
Return it.
She's like, "This is the full package, man."
So I thought these thugs were going to be a little smart because remember, like some of them after they got hit or something, they were like, "Nope, I'm staying back."
Yeah.
But these ones just keep coming.
They keep coming back for it. They like it. And sometimes the bigger the are, the easier they fall. Yeah, see. Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
yeah, okay, there you go.
Okay.
That one is the only smart guy in the entire.
పేస్తే అడిగే దిక్కు దివానం కూడా ఉండవు.
Yeah.
దాచారు. ఊరి నుంచి చాలా తీసుకున్నారు, తిరిగి ఇచ్చేయాలి, లేకపోతే లావ్ అయిపోతారు.
She's like, "Woo!"
Where's the spray bottle?
Yeah. She's like,
Oh, did they even bring mangoes
They
with
brought
them? They brought
mangoes back.
mangoes back. They're like, we're not leaving
I just went
empty-handed.
for a little mango shopping and a little business. That's funny.
Oh, she's come around now.
She's come around. She sees him. Sees him in all his vibrant colors. Because remember, it's all been kind of a little darker before. See, she got colorful goggles.
Hey, wait.
Wow, I love the stylized village in the back. Oh, wow, I love this one too.
Yeah, throughout all these, like, they just thought so hard on these, like, color palettes. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Very well designed.
It's great when you see collaboration between set design and then choreograph and then the visual togetherness and how it's shot. It's very cool. I love that little lean. I think that's cool. Woo! He got the girl.
ఇక్కడే ఉన్నాడు ఏం చేయలేకపోయావు వాణ్ణి నీ కసి తీరా మా కసి తీరా ముక్కలు ముక్కలు
He still hasn't learned his lesson.
పదవి పోవడానికి కూడా కారణం వాడే వేల కోట్ల ఆస్తున్న రవికాంత్ కొడుకు వాడు
It comes back on you.
Who did you say? No.
సాయంత్రం వాడు చెరువు దగ్గరికి వెళ్తున్నాడంట ఈ ఫ్యాక్టరీకి వచ్చే చెరువు నీళ్ళు నాపేసి పొలాలకు పంపిస్తున్నాడంట
ఎలా ఉన్నావు రవి
ఎవరో
వెంకటరత్నం
Oh, that's not a nice memory.
వాడిని మాత్రం ఈ లోకం నుంచి పంపేయాలి వచ్చి వాడి బాడీని తీసుకెళ్ళు
Man, his dad doesn't know how well his son can take care of himself, probably. It's like, man, I hope my son goes
Call
to the
him.
gym.
You have his cell phone. Call him. Or at least mom has his cell phone number. Call him.
Oh my God. How many did they take out?
It was his his bike buddies.
Were they... How'd they get the drop on him? Hiding behind trees or something?
Oi, someone's knocked out.
Concussed. You took a shot and missed. Now you gotta pay the price.
Yeah. Don't follow him because he's leading you into a trap.
That's what coyotes do.
Yeah. Yep, don't follow him. He's going to be in a trap. Yeah.
Oh, judging by all these pile of leaves, yep. I was like, there's gonna be quite a few. Oh yeah,
Dead.
I mean, even if you take that one to the doctor, he's not coming
Yeah.
back. That was a powerful kick.
Yeah, it's like so sad that he's having, because again, they're animals, they only think of death, and so he's basically having to kill them because that's the only thing that they're going to understand.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no reason. Yeah, I'm just, if you've come to kill me, so I got to kill you instead.
That was really smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brick to the head, it'll take
Yeah, take you out every time.
Yeah, he did take a few licks.
Yeah, the adrenaline is going to start wearing off here a bit. He's at the hospital. He's got to start traveling with his own posse.
His dad is gonna make things really bad.
ఏంటి చారు అతను నీకు ముందే తెలుసా?
Oh, here, it's where it's gonna come out.
నీ తర్వాత మన ఊరు నుంచి వెళ్ళిపోయిన రవికాంత్ గారి అబ్బాయి.
I didn't want him. I threw him to the curb. And now he knows.
Dad is like having a roller coaster of emotions. He's like,
going
oh, so sweet. Wait, what?
What?
ఇంకా దూరంగా పెట్టాను కానీ తనకి నాకన్నా ఈ ఊరే
And that's the kind of man that I want.
నాకన్నా ఈ ఊరు కన్నా మంచోడు.
He's like, dang, my girl is good at picking them. But
And who is this? Is this Dad? It
Yeah.
is Dad.
and that's what I'm saying. So when his dad sees him in the hospital, now he's gonna be like, oh crap, you did this.
But maybe it might motivate Dad to say,
Nope, cold shoulder.
He's like,
2 చోట్ల స్టాబింగ్ జరిగింది, చాలా బ్లడ్ పోయింది, సర్జరీ చేసాం, నౌ హీస్ ఆల్ రైట్.
Oh, good.
మొత్తం తనే దగ్గర ఎంత బాగా చేయించాడు. ఐ ఫెల్ట్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ ఫర్ వాట్ హీ.
I told you he built.
Yeah, but the hospital that he's saving his life right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Great investment.
Yeah, good investment. I think that his bodyguard.
బతుకుతున్నారు, బతికేయండి.
Oh, it's not like that.
నా కొడుకు ఎవరు అయితే రేయ్ ఒక్క
Again, blaming the wrong people, just like the village blamed him.
నా కొడుకుని నా దగ్గరికి పంపించేయండి రా ప్లీజ్.
But yeah,
వీలైతే ఊరు వదిలేసి వచ్చేయమ్మా, ఇక ఆడికి ఊరికి సంబంధం ఉండదు.
She's not about to leave the village though. That's why she's studying to come back to the village.
కాపాడలేకపోయినా
But he certainly got revenge for him.
నువ్వు రాకముందు ఈ ఊళ్ళో చాలా బాగా బ్రతకలేదేమో కానీ బ్రతికే ఉన్నావు.
That's cutting deep. You can't say that again.
మమ్మల్ని ఈ ఊరిని ఇలా బతకనివ్వు ప్లీజ్ హర్ష.
yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, well, he's presented with the same decision his dad took. So he goes the route his dad took and just leave the village, don't look back, or stay and fight. It certainly came with the full entourage. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Can't get him out of his mind. It's interesting he's like listening to his dad now, whereas before he was such like a free bird, like he would go tell his dad straight up, I'm not doing that. I mean, he is the one that told him to leave. I guess that's the thing, is that Harsha has always listened to, like, if someone says, like, I'm not interested, then he's like, okay, fine. And he kind of, you know, lets them have space. But tell him to leave. Now they don't have anything.
Yeah, they have nothing. And in a way, it's his dad's doing. Again, he injured the village before, he's doing it again.
ఊరికి దూరం చేయాలనేది నా ప్రయత్నం. తీసుకొచ్చేసాను. ఇంకా ఏంట్రా? ఊరి నుంచి నన్ను తీసుకొచ్చేశారు.
But the village is still inside me.
ఉండేవాళ్ళు కూడా ఎదగాలని చెప్పారంట. వినటానికి ఎంత గొప్పగా ఉందండి. చేసి చూస్తే ఇంకెంత గొప్పగా ఉంటుందో.
Oh, telling his dad. He's like, dude, you talk. Where's the action behind that talk, dude?
జన్మనిచ్చారు కాదని. దానికోసం జీవితాంతో మీ ముందే ఉండి మిమ్మల్ని ఆనందంగా ఉంచలేము.
I mean, the business is what's funding all of his projects there, so I mean, there's a use for it.
Yeah. Maybe the company can do something to manipulate the situation and
కావాల్సిన చోటికి ఇష్టమైన ప్రపంచానికి వెళ్ళు. Make everyone happy and be happy.
It's very understanding. But again, having that dialogue. Dialogue is key for happiness,
Yes.
right?
Gotta express what's on the heart and the mind. Sometimes it's not easy.
నా కడుపున పుట్టినందుకు థ్యాంక్స్ రా.
And I'm going to give mom credit for kind of raising him the way he turned out to be, because if he took after his dad, he'd be completely different.
మా అమ్మ నాన్న నువ్వే చూసుకోవాలి.
What's his brother-in-law?
Gonna bring it down to next to 0.
గుట్టేవన్నో తెలుసా? నువ్వన్నావో నెలకుండా ఆపుతావేమోనని చిన్న ఆశరా.
There's good intention behind it, almost like, hey man, we're slipping here. We need to fix it. Is he just gonna like blow up the factory?
బతిమాలి లాక్కున్న పొలాలైతే రావచ్చు. భయపెట్టి కొందరు ప్రాణాలు తీసేసి లాక్కున్నవి.
I mean, he's being honest, I guess.
He's like, okay, every time this doesn't go exactly the way we want.
Gonna embarrass him in front of the
Yeah.
businessman.
Yeah.
ఇంత దూరం వచ్చి మందు ఫ్యాక్టరీలో కుక్క చావు చేస్తే ఏం బాగుంటుంది?
మళ్ళీ కదా ప్లీజ్ బై.
And he's like, dude, I don't want any of that crap. He's talking about killing me. I'm out of here. It's great.
బ్యాడ్ లక్.
Never learn their
Oh,
He's
the
running.
businessmen are out.
He's like, these loafers aren't meant for running.
ఎవరి కోట మీద ఒట్టు. చంపేయటమే న్యాయం.
Oh, he's been okay. Yeah, he just justified the fact why he's going to kill all of them.
Yeah, he keeps running into these muscle dudes.
Just shows you the muscles aren't everything.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll learn their lesson and stop and before he kills them. I don't know.
They keep going, smoking and alcohol consumption is dangerous to your health. And I'm like going, working for these guys is dangerous to your health.
That's true. Dude, he's just ripping through all these people. I'm sorry, I don't think I'd ever be that loyal to a dirty company like this to like get beaten and
it always amazes me how it's like, you know, the minions of evildoers somehow or another think, oh, well, if I prove myself or something to them, I'll be great, you know, and they'll reward me. And I'm like going, no, you just end up getting killed. Yeah, I just made it up.
Oh, we're starting to see double. Dude, I mean, he even warned them. He's like, I'm gonna have to kill you. And they still go after him.
Yeah.
Oh, this is why alcohol's dangerous to your health.
Yeah.
It's flammable.
It is very flammable. Oh, well, and they did burn those
Right, the
yeah,
dairy
Yeah.
farm.
Let's
Yeah.
see if he can he make a spark on the concrete?
That'll work too. Get rid of all the evidence. Oh, I mean, yeah, he blew it all up. Yep.
Yeah.
He had it in his eyes
will
when
is
he
a
walked
fire,
up there.
yeah.
I'm like, he's gonna blow this thing up.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be bothering you anymore. Oh man, one man wrecking crew.
షార్ట్ సర్క్యూట్ అయి మొత్తం పేలిపోయిందండి.
Short circuit. Bring it back.
Only the staff and me escaped.
పొలం
Yeah.
కాగితాలు వాళ్ళు లోపలే ఉండిపోయారు.
Yeah, the papers all went up in flames.
They're like, dude, he's kind of scary. Like,
Yeah, they're all like, make way, man. Don't
Respect.
give him space.
whoa.
Got a little high rise
that
in the
the-
middle of town.
Wow.
Maybe it's the local hotel lodge.
మీరు వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు తీసుకెళ్తారని పొద్దున్నే నేను తీసుకొచ్చా
It's like, well, my son kind of found his way in life. That's what, parents would typically want, right?
Yeah.
Is because you want your child to like find, I don't know, I hope that most parents would be like, when my child finds his fit and his groove
Yeah.
and he's happy.
Yeah.
So I gotta guess that they're gonna get married, right?
వచ్చే సంక్రాంతికి పండంటి బిడ్డనివ్వాలమ్మా.
Oh,
Yup.
already, yeah. Mm-hmm.
వచ్చే సంక్రాంతి కల్లా పండంటి బిడ్డ కావాలంట అత్తయ్యకి.
Shall we?
married, yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, you're gonna get started immediately. They're like, no time to waste. Like, it's gonna be a busy schedule. Well, that was kind of fun. That was an explosive ending.
Very explosive ending. Everything got wrapped up in a nice, neat, crispy little barbecue get-together.
Barbecue get together.
I liked it. It was good. It was good. And definitely I can see why people like Mahesh Babu.
Mahesh Babu, yes.
So it's he's good. He's good. He's got some great expressions every now and then.
And maybe, one thing that I was thinking is some of the things that might make his expressions pop the way they did in some of the spots is because a lot of the times he's a little flat. And I mean flat not in like a bad way, but he's kind of like even keeled, and it's
Right.
sort of like when he walks into a room, he gives this impression like, I'm in this room, I'm not worried about impressing you because who I am is who I am, and I don't need it.
Right.
So he's almost like kind of like that kind of flat expression, but then when he has those expressions, it almost accentuates how big they are because
Right.
he doesn't have them very often. But when he has them, it's like some of those looks, I mean, that was like top tier in the college when he gave that look and he looked, I mean, that was my favorite, like one of the favorite, most unexpected parts again, because up to that point, we haven't seen that many expressions from him, And then so when that expression happened, it just popped. And so it was a really great moment. And it happened a few times throughout the movie. So that was really good.
Yeah,
So I like that.
So definitely I'm looking forward to more of his movies.
Well, they're coming.
Yeah,
There's quite a few of
check
them.
that out. I liked the storyline. The storyline was really good. It didn't feel as though it was, at least to me, I mean, it's a fairly long movie. I felt as though we were going at a pretty good clip. And I like how it was an intertwined story. It wasn't too linear. There was, what had happened with his father and the village, and then there's this secondary group. We get to know them and how they're the big thug family in the
thug family.
the thug family in the hood.
It's a family business.
Yeah, it's a family business for sure. They've got their own thug minions, So, and then you still have the village, and then you have this love interest, and I like how it kind of started as it got midway. Suddenly you're like, oh, I'm seeing how this is getting intertwined and so forth. So I liked that a lot, and I got to appreciate the theme of how we should all be thinking about how we can live in the greater world around ourselves and what we can do. And I mean, he and her were very much about trying to do much more in the world and give
back a little bit.
Give back a little bit and be empathetic to others and consider what talents you might have that you can bring to uplift yourself, but also everybody else at the same time. So I like that element quite a bit. So it was very, very good. I liked it.
Yeah, definitely. One thing though is that it was really impressive, his character, in a way that he respected people's like wishes so much. Like, so for example, when she was like, "Oh, are you doing?" and he's like, "Well, do you want me to?" As soon as she gave him an opening, he was like, "Oh, well, if you're okay with this, then yes, I'm interested in you. So let's carry on." But as soon as she's like, "I'm not interested in you," and then he's like, "I'm not going to be like one of those like sad guys that I'm going to go and I'm going to, you know, just like mope and be like, why she hates me, like she doesn't like me."
I'm not going to make you love tapes on a big deck out front of your.
But he's like, she opened his eyes to in actual criticism, and he's like, "You know what? Fair. I'm going to go see what I can do about this situation."
Right.
Because what you pointed out is not right, and I agree with you. And so it was really impressive with his character that he didn't feel pushy, you know. And so whenever he's dealing with the people, I think one thing about him is that he always felt like he was trying to understand and be empathetic to them and feel like what it is in their shoes. Anyone he meets, like throughout the whole thing, and that's why he's so personable, is because he just seemed like he understood emotions in the situation that's going on.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna rate it?
I'm going to give this an 8.
An 8? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So one thing that I kind of was hoping for, and I mean, I guess it was there in a way, but I was hoping for more of character development with him, because he was almost kind of the same person like all the way through, but he had stages of like learning. So he did have an arc in a way that he was coming from privilege. He didn't really feel like he fit in. He didn't know why he didn't fit in with his rich family and stuff, but it was because he was like feeling his roots. And so once he learned all this, he went back to his roots, and then he started learning and progressing in the way that he's helping a village. But his character was pretty much the same all the way through. Like his decision making and all that was like pretty much like the standard, like from start to finish.
Well, he just didn't know how to apply himself or what groove was right for him.
Yeah, and so he found a way forward, but in terms of like learning maybe more about himself, I don't know. Like he seems like he was the same way that he was in the beginning, and I'm not criticizing it too much about that. I love the stories that has like characters with faults and all that sort of stuff, and then they learn to either adapt their faults or overcome their faults. And so a hero without any faults, because really he was faultless, like from start to finish.
That's true.
He didn't make any mistakes. He was a great guy. He was a great understanding partner and son and all of that sort of stuff, right? So that's what I'm saying is like I kind of like those more gray characters where they kind of have faults, that they're not always perfect, and it's more of an everyday person. But he was very inspirational because it's like, hey, that's who we all want to strive to be, is the guy that's very understanding, everyone likes, and he's good.
Yeah.
But for those reasons, I'm going to give it a 7.
Yeah, I guess we could say that the one that was probably had the most change of heart was his dad.
His dad had the faults, and he had the change.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. And even then still, I was still hoping that the dad would come back in some way as well to, you know. He did. But I kind of, you know, almost was like dad and son team up and come back to the village and make it much more.
I think that's what they showed at the end, though, because his dad he was at the village, and they were there showing that his dad wasn't just like, hey, I'm going to stay away and you do your thing. It was his dad is there and looked like a participant.
Yeah.
So I think it did. And his dad, because the thing
Maybe
is
that was his new office building. His new,
could have been.
the new,
because they built a high rise.
Yeah,
Maybe that's their new headquarters.
Maybe new headquarters.
But
or
I thought
sub-office.
his dad, I misunderstood his dad's character in the beginning, because I was like, oh, he probably totally took advantage of the village some way, and that's why he left. But then we learned his backstory. I'm like, wait a second. Like, they kind of pushed him out, but sure, when his son was presented with the same issue, it was like, you either cut and run because they said some bad things, there's things you didn't like. You know, we were better off when we were just living, but now we're facing wrath, and we'd rather face the wrath and know what we're getting into than this like unsteady boat ride that we're with you.
I can't imagine being in that situation where you're just like
hopeless. It's kind of hopeless because you think like, no, anytime we try to do something good for ourselves, we get burned. And so it's almost that thing that you stop trying to do good for yourself. So I mean, and I think a lot of people can relate to these situations, and in some way or another, it doesn't have to be in the same way, but you know, in thinking that you know, am I better off not trying at all for a better life? You know, should I go for this,
I should never.
or should I do something
I
that's
should
easier?
never aspire to anything more than this.
Because
Yeah.
people tell
And
me I
that's-
can't or something,
yeah.
or that I shouldn't,
or
and
that
stay in your
you know,
place.
stay in your box,
Yeah.
and other things like that. So yeah, I hear
So I
you.
like the message. The message was really good, and I liked the movie. And I mean, I really liked. There were some really key moments in there that I was just like, yeah, this is like really fire. But then there's also some things that were actually kind of fun in a way, because it was almost a throwback to serials, like the serial, like soap opera style. Because the background music was just very in your face. The background music that changed so abruptly, like feel this now, feel this now, feel this. You know, like and you see that a lot of the time in like these like more like soap opera things, right? Because the background music takes on its own character.
Right.
It's like you're fully aware of the background music
Right.
in that room.
Right.
And it's not like these subtle things, because sometimes movies will do these sort of very subtle, and then you're feeling it, but you're not realizing it, and you have to stop and think like, what's going on in the scene? What am I hearing? What is this? You have to break it down. But in this one, you don't. It is like in your face. It is like boom, boom, boom. Like
Yeah. Well, we said thug music
yeah,
started.
as soon as like cue the thug music, okay, he's a bad guy, and this is that guy, and oh, something is wrong in this room. There's so much tension in this room, because right when we cut into it, it's like very ominous and stuff. So, I mean, I wouldn't criticize it for that, because it is of its age and style, but I also find it very interesting. And you know, I was just like, okay, here we go. Like I knew exactly what I was supposed to be feeling because of the background music. So it was just an interesting detail. But thank you so much to our producer Elara for this wonderful movie and request. So I really appreciate you. And if you haven't yet and you like these videos and you want to see more videos like these, then please be sure to subscribe, share, a like button slap chayandi.